Greetings. Happy. It's Saturday. So, I know I'm kind of looking like, but I just came back from the store just grabbing something. And, I have my pet peeves. Everybody has them. But I'm also the kind of person that will question my reason behind any action that I take or any response that I give because I honestly, intentionally want to do the right thing. But one of my pet peeves are when people come up to my vehicle, my car, or me and say, ma'am, do you have any, I know you, but do you, da, 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 da. And so today somebody did that. Until I jumped, I was like, no! And I slammed the door and I got in and I drove home. And I'm thinking, and it's on my heart and my head, and I'm like, dang, did I have to be that mean? Did I have to respond that way? But then I thought about all the things that I've been through. The only people who would know all the things that I've been through, my family too, they act like they don't know. I love y'all, but they act like they don't know. But they know. But my children know all that I've been through. And so I'm just going to say, and all that I've been through, I've never walked up to any person and asked them for anything. And I mean, never. One instance, and this is one of at least three when something similar to this happened. My son, when he was, I think he grew out of it at about 4. It was before I moved to Chicago, so maybe he was about 3.5 or so. He used to have croup, which is a form of asthma, and then you make like this barking sound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And it would happen at the most random times. It was crazy. And so my little broke behind is up in these lofts off John R. behind Comerica Park in Detroit. I don't know if it's still Comerica Park now, but y'all know where I'm talking about. It's these little lofts. And they're probably still there. And there was like this one key you had to use to get into the place. Now, I'm in the process of walking away from their biological father, trying to get away from him. Really horrible situation. But one of the things he used to do is he used to steal from me. Like, he used to steal from me. So, one day, he's over. He's like, I'm just going to go grab some groceries for the kids and this and this and that. Can I use your car? Gets dropped off over. So I let him use my car. My one key is on that car. My one key for the loft is on the ring for the car. I think I had even left my wallet in the car. And I go to sleep. I ain't even thinking about whether or not he has come back or not. It's about 2 or 3 a.m. Whoa. Whoa. I'm like, and I'm in a whole other room. Now I can hear my son. I said, oh no. I go in there and and the funny thing is he didn't make no faces. He just, whoa. I'm like, oh no. Now I'm looking around, expecting that my key is there, that my keys are back, my car is there. Of course, my car is not back. My keys are not there. Everything is gone. This is when you had burnout phones. So you had mini phones. I had like 2 burnouts, and they had very little minutes on it. So I could either try and search for this brother, right? Or I can call an ambulance and take my son to the emergency, which was down the street, actually. So, of course, I call an ambulance. We get there. They take care of him. They, put him on, I think, albuterol, breathing treatment, and all that other stuff. Now, after this is over, and they wouldn't give me any treatments for him because it wouldn't happen often enough. So I have to make a decision. Do I use this burnout to call him, or do I, what do I use it for? So I call the hospital phone. I call him, being their biological father that has my card, and I'm calling. He's not answering. So finally, I have to use the burnout. I use burnout. Ran out of minutes. We are in the hospital lobby, and I don't have money for a cab. I don't have money for anything. Nothing. And we had to sleep in the hospital lobby that night. Myself, my daughter, my son. And it might have been 2 or 3. And the security guard, it's about 4 a.m. at this point. I don't know, it started getting light. Start seeing sunset. The security guard comes over to me and brings me sandwiches and food. And he says, I've been watching over you all night. I just felt so bad. I didn't know what was going on. I just been standing here watching you all night. And I wanted to bring you and these kids some food. So he brings us food. And he's like, so what do you need? I said, I don't know. He said, no, what do you need to get home? What do you need? I said, a cab. So he calls me a cab. And then I said, well, once I get home, I can't actually get in my house. He said, well, this is my friend. He will wait on you. And that's what he did. Called me a cab. And the cab waited. And I had to wait for somebody to open the door. And so they opened the door and I grabbed the kids and we run through the house. But even on that day, no matter how much I had going on, maybe it was my pride, maybe it's been my pride, and maybe if I was maybe a little more humble, I'm not sure, and willing to ask people for stuff, maybe I wouldn't have gone through a lot of the things that I've been through. But I said that to say this. That's how I think. Yeah, like that's all the things that went through my mind after I slammed my door and said no to this woman. No! I'm so mad. But that's one of the things that I've learned, and this is why I don't judge people, because you never really know why they make the decision they make, why they say no when they say no, why they say yes when they say yes. You just kind of have to let it be. And for me, I had to question myself and question why I gave that response in such an aggressive manner. So anyway, y'all be well, y'all stay well, and y'all have a great weekend. Peace.